Hi YouTube world, I am back with another video. So today you can see I have two gorgeous bags in front of me and I'm really excited to share with you what I bought. So I recently went to Greece, and if you haven't seen my video of the goodies I brought back from Greece, definitely check that video out. But I went to Greece with the intention of buying an Hermes bag, you know, whether it's an Evelyn or another Picotin, or perhaps if I got lucky, I don't know what I was thinking, but literally I came back empty-handed in terms of Hermes, but I did get a Fendi bag, etc., but I did go on a rampage, so to speak, or a rage buy because I wasn't able to get my Hermes bags, and these came up as an opportunity, so I had to, originally I was going to buy one of them, but then both of these came up in one particular auction in Japan that I'm consistently following. So I know the quality. I've bought a number of bags from them. So I know their quality and their authenticity. So these both came up as an opportunity to buy at really great prices, especially after the recent Chanel price increase and a surge on vintage bags, in particular the Maxi and the Jumbo, which I have in front of me today. I'm not going to keep both of these bags because they're very similar in nature. So today I'm going to go over some of the key differences and similarities and then make a final decision with you guys. Comment down below which one you think I'm going to keep or which one you think I should keep and let go of the other. I also want to keep this review very brief and a little bit unique, as opposed to just mentioning off the dimensions, which you can easily find online. I want to go over some of the key features between the Jumbo versus the Maxi, as well as the weight, and then, of course, final thoughts on the unboxing of these two bags. Starting right off, just to show you, this one is the Jumbo, right? And some of the key features that I see here is definitely the quilting, right? There's an extra, I guess, piping, so to speak. It's not really glazed piping or anything, but there's extra stitching here on this particular Jumbo. So you can see the stitching here, and then of course you can hear Toby groaning underneath the table, but you can see the extra piping here. So that's a key differentiator of this particular bag with the Jumbo. The bottom is very structured. I'll try to keep the chain so that's not clanking around. And then you can see the chains are gorgeous. This is in pristine condition. There's no fading of the gold-plated chains. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Even in vintage bags, are the chains gold-plated? Answer below. I have to do a little bit more research on that. But this is very heavy. So it feels very substantial. And then I have been counting. So if you're looking at the Jumbo, you will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quilting or diamond quilts across the front. And then I'll go over the Maxi before we go over the different features on the inside. So this is the Maxi, and you can see the quilting on this is just streamlined. There's no extra piping that the Jumbo has. You can see a direct difference right there. This one is just flat or more straight cut, which is, I think, what we're all used to with the classic flaps nowadays. They don't have the extra piping. Also, side note, when I got these two bags, I ripped open the boxes and immediately showed my boyfriend and asked him, hey, which one do you think I should keep? He immediately pointed to this one because the quilting is still puffy, and then this one is just flattened out. He's like, this looks fake. You should not keep that one. You can't be walking around wearing a fake bag. It's just like, what? This is not a fake bag. This is just a vintage. For those people who know, they know, right? But he's like, no, there's just this quilting that looks fake. You should sell that one. Get rid of it. This one is much better because the puffiness is still there. It looks very unique, etc., etc. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then you can see the gold right here, gold plated. This logo is much bigger than the jumbo, obviously, because it is a bigger bag. And then you can see for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different diamonds across the front of the flap. So that's another way you can tell the difference between a maxi or a jumbo. The other key difference I do want to point out is, let me see if I can get a better view, is the little logo here, right? All of the jumbos that I have seen is going to be on the left-hand side when you're looking directly at the Chanel turn lock. And then all of the maxi ones are on the right-hand side. So that's another indicator that you might want to pay attention to when you're wondering, hey, is this a maxi or if this is a jumbo? Everything else about this bag on the exterior seems pretty similar. Again, you can see the chain is very substantial, very heavy, and it's gorgeous, in gorgeous condition. On the back hand side, very substantial. The other thing I also noticed on the back I forgot to mention is that this particular bag, there is no stitching right here. Whereas for the maxi, there is a stitching right there. My fat hand is covering it, but here you can see there's a stitching right there, which is what we've been used to in terms of the classic flaps. So let's go ahead and take the stuffing out and check out some of the insides. So I took out the stuffing for both of the bags. So it's still pretty structured, but you can see it's a little bit sunken in here, which, you know, if you put a bag shaper or perhaps stuff inside, that's going to puff back out. But when I'm storing it, I plan on making sure to stuff it pretty well so that it maintains its shape and doesn't continue to sink in more like this, right? So it came with all of the authentication cards and booklets, which is all original, which I find it really interesting and fascinating because this is all from back in the day in the 90s, right? This is a series 2. And based on what I looked up, a series 2 is between 1991 and 1994. So this goes back, if we think about it, the range, this is from 1991. Isn't that crazy? This bag is 32 years old. And look at how pristine it is. They just don't make them like they used to anymore, right? This bag is a millennial, if you think about it, right? And if you take a look at this, it gives you care booklet instructions. I think this is, and it comes in Japanese, of course, since they were a very much power buyers of Chanel's back in the day. And I think it even says this is printed in France, so I thought that was kind of cool. And this comes with all of the booklets, after sale, service, Japan, all of the different ones. So I thought that was kind of cool, and it's super nice. All right, let's take a look at the inside. There is so much space. You could just put all of your hand in there and start waving it around. And then it comes with a zip pocket, and you can see the inside of it, hopefully. And it comes with another pocket here. And it says here, made in France. So hopefully you can see that with my fat fingers covering everything. And here's the logo. And of course, there's a little bit of scuffing here, but you can see this is all gorgeous, heavy duty metal plates. And you can see here is the gold, yellow gold buckle. That's the inside. And pay attention to these screws. If it's any other kind, there's the little diamond ones that you would see, and then of course these singular screws. That's how you know it's authentic. If you see like one of those crisscrosses ones, definitely fake. So be aware of that. So here is the other bag. This is the jumbo. And let's take a look at the inside. So configuration is pretty much the same, except it's in a smaller version. And you can see the CC logo on this key. So let's take a look at the weight of these bags by themselves. So this is the jumbo. Let's go ahead and give this away. Relatively heavy bag. If you can see that, it is 2 pounds and 6 ounces approximately. Let's try this again. 2 pounds and 6 ounces. All right, let's take a look at the Maxi. The care booklets are out too. So this one is 2 pounds and 7 ounces. Let's just try that again. 2 pounds and 7 ounces. So by no means, these are light bags. They are pretty heavy. Usually I like to keep my bags under 2 pounds, but of course for a vintage Chanel, I will make the exception and withstand the heaviness of this bag. So let's go over what fits in the bag. Pretty much everything, I think, so, but I still want to show you. This is the Dior cosmetic pouch that pretty much everybody bought in this past Christmas. It's just a gorgeous velvety bag. I have all of my knickknacks in there. So that goes in pretty easily. Here is an iPhone 10, my work phone. Here is my wallet, my dress up your purse card holder. I mean, I don't even know what to put in here. I have so much room. I figured because I have so much room, I decided to grab my Chanel wallet on chain. So yeah, I don't know what to say. You can literally fit anything and everything in there. You could definitely fit a water bottle in there. You could fit just like a ton more stuff. Because everybody likes to talk about how big this bag is, the Maxi, and that you can even fit a 13-inch laptop in there. Voila. So, oh, don't mind the fingerprints. But I just got this Samsung Galaxy book, I think it's what it's called, and it's a 13-inch. So I think it's pretty similar to all you Mac users out there. Just like a 13-inch laptop can probably, can probably go in here. Let's take a look. Oh my God, it fits. Now, if I want to put more stuff back in here, and my Chanel wallet. Maybe play a little Tetris here. Maybe I'll put my phone in the back here. My work phone, since I need to access it. Okay. Take this out. Put this in. Put this in. Oh my goodness. I don't know how heavy this is going to be. Yeah, let's, for shits and giggles, let's take a look. £7. That is crazy. You've got laptop, wallet on chain, phone, little card holder, a Dior cosmetic pouch. I mean, do you want to ask for more? So if you want to go to work with this, you definitely can. I probably wouldn't because this is too precious of a bag to do so, but you definitely can. So there you have that. Let's give the Jumbo or Whirl. Where's my laptop? 13-inch laptop. Is it going to fit? Ooh, let's find out. Yes, it does. Well, width-wise it does. Does it close? Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is happy with that. If I move it forward, will it close? Nope. All right, so that's not happening. So a 13-inch laptop is not going to close, unfortunately. But again, I don't plan on putting my laptop in here. Taking a look at the currency, recently, Japan, when I bought this in late December, the dollar was really strong. So it was $1 equals to 136 yen. So it was to my advantage to purchase then. I think at some point this year or 2022, the $1 was equivalent to 142 yen at its highest. I think maybe up to 160. I'm going to have to double check on that. I'll post that on the screen here. So it was very advantageous for us US buyers to purchase from Japan because the currency exchange was to our favor. The yen was very weak. So these two bags came out to be about the same price. I bought both of these for about $3,500. Imagine back in the day, 1994 or 1991, these bags were like $1,000. But of course, we have to think about the time value of money, etc., etc. But it was still a big difference. I think I got these on really good deals. I've been looking around online websites like Rebag, which is, don't even get me started on them. The prices they charge is astronomical and it's completely outrageous. And if you want to sell to Rebag, they try to lowball you. Let's just put it that way, unnecessarily. Fashion File is who I usually sell to if I want to sell to a retailer. They're pretty fair when it comes to making offers to you as a seller. Now, if you want to do trade-ins, I think Rebag is the better option. So give and take, right? Pros and cons. If you don't want to spend any money or pay any taxes, Rebag, doing a trade-in for a new bag, it is a different business model. But if you were to spend cash and buy directly from Rebag, that is a completely story. I would not do it. But maybe I'll make another video on that and my experience with both Fashion File and Rebag if you want me to do a video on that. So let me know your thoughts. Which one do you think I should keep? Based on this review, what do you think about the Maxi versus the Jumbo? And which one do you think I should keep? I'll post some mod shots so that you can take a look at how it looks on me. And for reference, I am 5'8", and I'm about a US size 8 to 10. Maybe that will help you decide if you were to get a vintage Chanel Jumbo or Maxi, which one would suit you better. Hopefully this was helpful. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I want to cover topics that will help you adult easier. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can live your best life and, of course, less than retail. See you next time.